everyone, this is Frosty, and today I have a special Star Battle video for you guys to watch, so I hope you enjoy it. If you've played it, then you pretty much know what it's about. If you haven't, then this video is kind of going to help you out to show you kind of exactly what the game is, and give you a few tips in there. Those just happen to come up in the game. So big thanks for all the comments that you guys left on the last video. I think what really would have won me the game if I went Banelings, or if I didn't like run my roaches into the middle of like a good surround. So but it happens, and that's about it. So this video will be in two parts, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Hey everyone, this is Frosty, and today I have a star battle for you guys to watch. And a star battle is a 6-on-6 battle, so 6 players versus 6 players. And it looks like the enemy team here has decided to go for 4 Void Rays and a Leviathan. So pretty much in the beginning of the game you get to decide on what kind of airship you'd like. So you have the choice of a carrier, a Void Ray, the Leviathan, a battle cruiser, and a destroyer. So those are the choices, and I actually decided to go for battle cruiser this round, and it looks like my teammates, we have a couple destroyers, Void Rays, and a Leviathan. So this is going to be interesting. We have a little bit of everything. They have a lot of Void Rays, so we'll see how this goes. And what I always get in the beginning of the game is warp. As you can see, this player here, he just decided to warp with us. It gets you close, so you can defend other players, or if you want to jump back to your home base really quickly, you can do that as well. So over here we can see this is a couple enemies here, and there's 3 of us over here. So it looks usually in the beginning of the game not too much happens. Sometimes some stuff will happen. Usually you don't get a kill right away or anything. So the goal of the game is to kill the other players. That's basically it. So you have these basic shooting things that shoot out of you, and that's what you use to kill people, or you can get upgrades to kill them with other various things like Umano, you can get Siege, and a bunch of other things. So in this game, to get upgrades, you gotta get minerals. To get minerals, you gotta kill all these little flying things. They're tiny little Vikings or tiny little Phoenixes. And you kill those to get minerals, and over time you slowly get a little bit of mineral. You can get like 1 every few seconds, which isn't very much. So it's essential to kind of make sure you get quite a good amount of minerals so that you guys can get those upgrades. And over here you can see that the enemy team, 2 of the enemies are just sitting over in the side, which will happen a lot of the time, and they're just going to be mining any of the minerals that they can, or all the Phoenixes that are flying around. And I noticed that you can't always see the whole map, so sometimes you'll see one person over here and you'll be like, oh no. So over here, as you can see, I decided to point out that there are enemies pretty close to our base. When they're closer to the base, your base, you kind of have an advantage. You can kind of corner them. So it looks like Hotshot right here has 3 on it's pretty much 3-on-1, so we're all attacking him. There's his friend, and it looks like they're pretty much gonna try to attack, but I don't think they're gonna do too much right now because this guy doesn't have a lot of speed. One thing you really want to get in this game is speed. See, if you don't have speed, then you can't run away as fast, and that leads to death, as we can see right now. It is right now a 4-on-4, but it looks like this guy is actually gonna die right here, and that's going to make it a little even battle. As you can see over here, one of my teammates left quite early in the game, so it's an even battle right now. This guy's pretty weak, so he's going to run back to the base to heal up. And a lot of times what you want to do is you want to warp in to save that guy, or back off a little bit to protect them so that you can be getting shot instead of him, so that you save him instead of sacrificing him. That's pretty much what you want to do. It's kind of hard to explain, but yeah. So we run back to the base. The base, this is the base. You have a mothership, or over on the enemy end, they have a command center, and if you sit by it, it'll heal you pretty slowly. As you can see, he's slowly going to be healing up, and it allows you to get some upgrades. So here I come in. I have 300 minerals to use, and I have a little bit of healing to do, so what I'm probably going to get is I probably get Umano. I really like Umano. It's pretty fun to use. So that's 175 minerals, I believe it costs, and when you get Umano, you also want to be getting upgrades in the reactor. And always don't forget speed. If you don't get speed, it's not going to go quite well for you. So over here we can just see one of my teammates is just kind of, I guess, I don't know, he's just sitting there in the middle, and we're going to be coming over, 3 of us, to catch up with him, hopefully destroy some of the enemy team. And pretty much in the beginning of the game, there's not too many upgrades. So there's our Leviathan, who he's pretty cool. I like the look of them. I really like using Battlecruiser in these though. But Void Rays are actually quite quick, and what you want to do, as you can see, I just used that Yamato right there, and it takes off quite a good amount of damage. But the one thing I like about this game is that you do have a pretty good life in this game. So it's not like you're gonna die in 2 seconds. It's gonna take probably a good 30 seconds to kill you, so you have a chance to escape if possible. So this guy looks like he's going to be safe. He has the 2 science vessels, so on the enemy team they have 2 science vessels which shoots out little lasers and hurts you pretty good. So you pretty much want to avoid those, not ever go past this point here. And it looks like I've decided to signal over here to try and kill this guy Prototype, because it looks like he's just all alone trying to kill the teammate, and I hope my teammate doesn't die. I hope he can make it back in time. I think he can. So it looks like a few of us are over here trying to come up behind Prototype and hopefully destroy him, because when there's just the one player all by himself, then it doesn't go so well. So over here we can see the Warp Prism did do a little bit of hit. Prototype has cloaked, so you can't see him, or you can't hit him really. You can kind of see him because, you know, that little shadowish thing. But it looks like this guy's actually going to die because he decided to leave himself all in the middle by himself. And here comes another teammate, so it'll be a 4-on-1 here, so this guy's not going to go so well. He's probably going to die. Looks like I'm getting a Yamato, so take his life down quite a bit. And it looks like he's done right there. So right now he left, and I think it's a 4-on-3, 4-on-4 right now. I'm not too sure. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's 4-on-4. I'm not too sure though. It's really hard to tell who your teammates are in this game, so a lot of time what I suggest doing is I think it's Alt F, and it'll change your colors to team color. So you'll all be green, or you'll all be red, and you can tell pretty much who is who in this game. And you are always a little slightly different color than your teammates, so you can tell who you are, because sometimes it's really hard to tell who you are in this game. Especially if, like, you know, there's 5 Void Rays that are all, you know, they look the exact same. So it will usually give you like a brighter green, and as you can see, this science vessel is attacking, does some pretty good damage. You don't really want to go too close to those, but if you sit right here in the middle, there's a little space that you can just sit between, and you gotta try not to get pulled close to these science vessels. And it looks like we're actually some of us are going to be backing off here. This guy's going to be warping back to the base, and this destroyer is, oh, I guess he decided not to warp. I guess he's trying to kind of save his teammate. It looks like you can see he just used bombardment there, all those explosions, which is a pretty good move. It looks like this guy I guess he tried to warp back and failed. A lot of times your warp will fail if you get hit, so it will automatically just cancel it. You can't just warp out in the middle of a battle. This doesn't look too great for this guy. Actually, here comes a couple teammates to help protect him. So I don't know if that will do too much, but we'll hope for the best. They keep pushing. It doesn't look too great for this guy. It looks like he's gonna die actually right now, and there he goes. So that was kind of sad. And then once, you know, they kill him, they can just back off really easily. And right here I have 2 teammates. So this guy, he actually just died, but you can still use the Void Ray that wasn't being used through the entire game. So there was a Void Ray here because the guy left. Some guy left early in the game, so you can control him if you like. And that's one thing I really like about this game, because, you know, if you die, you don't always have to just leave. You can still play a little bit in this game. And over here is me, Frosty. Hopefully, Yamato actually tends to scare people off. And no, it looks like, my teammate died. So looks like we've lost a couple teammates this round. And this is not actually going so well. I have a lot of health right now, but there are 4 enemies right there, and I don't want to get too close to them. And let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, so it looks like it's a 3-on-4, I believe. I'm not too sure about that, but I'm going to say it's a 3-on-4. Maybe it's a 4-on-4, I'm not sure. It's really hard to tell. So yeah, this guy over here, he's got protective field, so what this is going to do is going to